folks, welcome back to the Clyde journey. Are we there yet? Well, we nearly are at the end of the season, but are we where we want to be? Probably not. Stenhousemuir await the playoff final. First leg at home at the Broadwood. Second leg away at Stenhousemuir. They play at, Oakleview Park. Oakleview Park? Stenhousemuir away, we'll call it that. And our team isn't really going to be any different than it was in the last game. That's probably a bad screen to show it on, really. Let's have a look at it on here. You'll see it on the pre-match screen in just a minute, but that's the team we're going with. Unbeaten now in 3 games, which is our longest run in the league this season. Yes, okay, we've not faced any quality opposition, really, in that time. But ultimately, you can only play who's put in front of you. So, without further ado, let's get pitch side. There's your teams, and as I say, no changes to the Clyde lineup. That's the change. Mark? Yeah, Mark McGuigan up front for Stenhousemuir. They're danger man. Top goal scorer for them. He's got 19 in 43. Very nice statistics indeed. Other than that, it's a team we played last year. How different it is, I'm not sure. The butterflies are back. You know, we had this really when we played last year in the playoffs. We just got to play well. Let's do out there and play our game, and I think we win this tie. Second leg away, never nice, but they've got fitness issues all over already. So 12 minutes played, a throw in deep in Stenhousemuir territory. They work it across quite nicely. There is Kelly on the left side. He comes forward, but that's a bit of a hopeless ball into Marshall. Go back to Curry, no problem. Gives it to Linton. He finds MacArthur to Bazza. Here's Datnovitz now. Closed down well, but we return the ball with Linton. Finds Burbage. Linton carries on his run. Will we go that way? No, we won't. Burbage comes to Datnovitz. McCluskey looking on that shoulder already. Here he is now. Ferguson's in and strikes, but it's over the crossbar. Good opportunity for Clyde. We should have probably done better, and from the resulting goal kick, there might be another opportunity. Stewart heads on. Here's MacArthur to Barry. Datnovitz. McCluskey's in space. Left strike. A bit of a tame effort. Never really got the power behind it that he want, not the connection he'd like. And straight at the goalkeeper. Here's Green. Goes left towards Kelly. And here's Allen. Nice ball, but Ward is no match for our defence there. And here's McNiff. Oh, I'm tense. I just want us to get a few goals, and then maybe we can. Oh, that's not good. McDowell on the left side finds Kelly. That's a long ball, but Curry should make it. He does, and hopefully now we can build an attack. Or maybe not. McDowell. That's not a bad ball, and they're in, and it's a bit of a lucky rebound that falls our way and hooked away. We've got to be conscious of that. We have been suspect from that diagonal ball throughout our time with Clyde. McNiff heads in. Marty McNiff. His contract's up in the summer. That's the kind of goal that'll give him cause to hammer on my door for a new contract. He got up highest to meet that corner from Burbage, and what a goal it is for us. You can see a packed house there. Rows of empty seats, curiously. McNiff, you can just direct to cam there a little bit behind. And he points at the name on his shirt. McNiff. And here he is again, McNiff over the free kick, into the wall. What will he do? He goes wide to Bazza. It's quite an intelligent ball for a centre-half, really. Ferguson, McCluskey has space. A little bit fortunate the way the ball broke to him, but he made no mistake. Sandy McCluskey, another goal for him. And we scored 2 in 5 minutes. And we're in full control of this tie now. Certainly this particular 90. A little bit, as I say, a bit of an intelligent ball into space from the centre-half. Bazza brought it back in. I thought it was a little bit short, but we just managed to get there. Ferguson, what happens? He's tackled, and it falls to McCluskey, who, makes no mistake on his right peg. Puts it well beyond the goalkeeper's reach, and gives us a 2-goal lead in the first half an hour. And just a few minutes later, Linton takes a throw-in to Datnovitz. Here's Stewart. To Bazza, to McCluskey. Crowded out by 4 Stenhousemuir players. But they'll let Ferguson go. Can he get the cross in? He can. McCluskey heads in. 3-0 after half an hour now. And, he scored 6 in his last 3 games now, Sandy McCluskey. Surely we're in the driving seat for survival and staying in the division, which would be an absolute miracle. The idea was to attempt to avoid relegation. It wasn't what I hoped for. I hoped for much better. But maybe next year, if we're staying in the division, we can attract some better players. That's a good header. Keeper, no chance, and he knows it. Sandy McCluskey, 2 goals in a few minutes for him, 6 in 3. He's certainly better than League 2. And it's important that, obviously, he's got another year left on his deal. We need to improve to match his ambitions. At the moment, he's unwilling to sign a new deal because he doesn't feel we can match his ambitions. We certainly wouldn't be matching them if we got relegated to League 2. And here come Stenhousemuir now. With Ward to Allen, right to Kelly, or left to Kelly, and claimed by Curry. Their crosses are worse than ours, it seems. Blair Curry strolls forward and gives it to Stewart, who goes long, releasing McCluskey. He's in behind. Oh, and I thought he might have got that hat-trick. First half hat-trick would have been nice, but he just skewed it over the crossbar. And that's the half-time whistle then. I'm going to say, well, only Sandy McCluskey seemed to be nodding in agreement in relation... Well, they all nodded in agreement at the same time. I'd like to think they all did it at the same time, but probably not. So we'll G him up a little bit more, tell him we have faith as we kick off, kicking right to left at the Broadwood. Hopefully we can see the fans off with a strong performance in the second half. Linton, just over the crossbar. You can see a good attendance today. 1,400 fans in the Broadwood. Smith takes the goal kick for Stenhousemuir. Stewart heads on. This time, can we get control of the football? We can. Bazza finds Fergie. He gives it to McCluskey. Oh, thought we were going to get a chance there, but no. Ward. Oh, this is dangerous because they've got man roaring into the back post. It might well come there, but McNiff, a little bit fortunate for Stenhousemuir, but it breaks and it's poorly finished. It's getting a little bit fractious at the moment. Here's McNiff. Goes long. No one really to chase that. McCluskey will put a little bit of pressure on, but no, not really in the expectation of winning the ball. Stenhousemuir certainly try and work it wide and stretch the play. That's a great strike, in fairness. What an effort that was. Hit the post or the woodwork there, certainly, and came back into play. Unfortunately, it fell to one of our men in McNiff, who cleared away. I think there's a danger there now. Curry's picked up a knock. We'll bring on Ian Cox just to make sure we don't suffer a worse injury, potential hand injury. That's probably just a bruised hand. We can't be sure there. We'll bring on Sean Wilson for Linton, and Ross Davidson will come on for MacArthur. Obviously, with the second leg to come, anything can happen. We've scored 3 goals in this leg, but they could easily score 3 goals in the second leg and really take the tie away from us. So that's pretty much it. 30 seconds to go or so. First leg negotiated well. 3-0 winners. So we have a healthy lead going into the second leg thanks to McCluskey and McNiff. Hopefully we have enough in the tank to go again on Saturday and complete survival, which didn't look likely, I must admit. So there it is. Blair Curry, just a stuffed finger, so he'll be fine for that next leg against Stenhousemuir. As I say, it's 3-0 leaders. Surely we can't throw it away. We're on a hugely impressive run now, considering who we are, given how much red we've had in the league. Hopefully we can stay up and really, really improve the squad over the summer. Maybe have a bit of an overhaul. If we've just improved our reputation slightly and become more of a League One established club, we can hopefully attract some better players into the team, and that'll really help us to push on. I hope to I just hope to do better, really. You know, it's got to be as good, hasn't it? So let's push on, get to that second leg. I'll see you at kick side. See you pitch side for kickoff in just a moment. Alright folks, welcome back then to here we are. Stenhousemuir, second leg, 3-0 we lead, effectively half time. It would be disastrous if we were to throw this away. I really would question my future with Clyde if that was the case. Everyone's fine to play as they were. There's no change to the side. Blair Curry continues in goal. Slight knock to his condition, obviously. Coxey, the spare goalkeeper, did have a tight hamstring in training yesterday, but he's more than fine to feature on the bench. We hope we won't need him. We're going to continue with the more aggressive home system, and hopefully we can, if we get a goal early, especially McNiff. Oh dear, MacArthur. Ferguson finds a gap and he gets the goal early. Gives us a 4-goal lead. And surely to goodness, that's Clyde staying in the division. I really didn't expect to be staying up. You can see Fergie's the one who picks it up and drives at goal. Gives it to McNiff, who really doesn't know what to do with it. We've given him a new contract. We've triggered a contract extension on McNiff just because I think he's an important player in the dressing room, and I think he'll be good to keep around. That's a tidy finish from Scott Ferguson. Completely takes the keeper out of the game and gives us a healthy lead going into. You can see me there with my hands in the air. Fantastic. Rest of the game now should be a bit of a canter. We'll probably switch it over to the counter system as we progress forward. Smith takes a goal kick, and that should be Stewart's. Indeed it is. Ferguson, though, can bring it away. Datnovitz. He's got Baza to his left. Finds Burbage. A bit isolated, but does okay. Scott Linton to Baza to Datnovitz. Ferguson's free again, and he finishes. It's 2-0 on the night. Oh, yes. Yes. 5-0 now. We are in good form. I back us for promotion next year. No. So, yeah, excellent. 10 minutes, and really the game is over. Can't see us throwing away a 5-0 lead at this stage. There's some nice passing, good overlaps. This is how we like to play the football. And then it's all about, that's a great first touch and a lovely finish as well. Keeper down on his haunches and no chance to save that one. Nearly 20 minutes played now. Goal kick taken out by Stenhousemuir. Such a long name to say. Stenny. I don't know. MacArthur dumps the ball into nowhere. McDowell keeps it in. Gives it to Smith in goal. And Stenhousemuir play a long ball straight down the middle. It seems to pay off. And, that's their top striker. Barely gets the ball inside the 18-yard box line. Free kick now. Scott takes it, and it's well claimed by the goalkeeper, Curry. I think what we'll do is we'll just switch now to the away system, and well, yes. Let's see what occurs here then, because we all missed it as I assumed the chance had gone. Rage is building. Curry so assured in goal normally. What does he do here? He rolls it behind a defender and just allows Ward to put it in. Let's skip on. Do you proceed? Yes, I think we will proceed. We don't want to encourage more attacking play from Stenhousemuir, although we sort of gave that goal away. You'd have to say. If that costs us, I say promotion, if that costs us a relegation at this stage, he'll never play football again, because I'm going to break his legs. That's half time then. Just tell the lads that, carry on really, and we have a bit of faith. I'm not sure I have as much faith in Curry as I did a few minutes ago when I was singing his praises. But here we go, second half. Ferguson crosses, Burbage back post. Bit of a poor effort. Burbage is not really good enough. I mean, you think back to last year, Burbage and Ramsey weren't playing left side because we had Good Willie. So, and now they're in just because of default, so we haven't really been able to replace. And they're in again. Oh, it's a bit early than what I'd like. You can see we've had the better of the game, but they've created the two clear-cut chances. That's an okay clearance, but it's then how we deal with the next ball back in from McDowell. You can see that. I mean, that's just punted towards the left wing. No one's really getting out there. Scott brings it in, and yeah, we all sort of get drawn towards the ball and leaving Ward unmarked. Ugh. If we throw it away, that really does raise question marks about my position, I think. Stewart over this throwing gives it to Fergie, who got us well underway. Goes a great start. It's Baza, McCluskey, Burbage. Burbage gets a goal after I've just been dissing the boy. Oh, and that gives us a bit more breathing space. 6-2 on aggregate, 3-2 on the night. A little bit more comfort in it now. We can probably relax a little bit. It's a nice goal, really. Ferguson has been good today. You can see there, he doesn't panic. A little bit of control. Gives it back to Stewart, who swings a crossover to Baza, who has the presence of mind just to send the ball over to the left. And Burbage, well, I mean, keeper probably should do better. Maybe all his weight's gone to his right side and he's not getting over to the left. Nearly through to the 70-minute mark now. Marsh collects this goal kick and it finds Baza. MacArthur to Fergie, right side. He's been ever so good. And again, just as I curse a player by giving a bit of praise, dish out a ball of absolute tripe. Burbage now, number 10. After his goal, decides to be awful again. Here's McLeish. Nice tackle by McNiff, but we don't keep the ball. McLeish gives it completely to Datnovitz, who, I don't know what's going on. Both teams deserve to be relegated. Scott goes left to Kelly. I sense a goal. Crossed in, it's a deep cross, and it's off the crossbar, and the rebound's put in. We're not really picking up the second ball as we should be. That's pretty poor from our point of view. We had so many chances to do better with this than we did. The ball out there is pretty good. Kelly, that's nice control to set himself up for a good cross. But we had the opportunity there. We've got to be first man reacting to when it hits when it's saved or off the crossbar. And why Curry is already basically wondering how it's got past him before he gets out to react. He should have been the first out there, in my opinion. Although if you look at our centre halves, 5.9 and 6.2, we're absolutely fuming with the pair of them. We'll probably bring one off in a minute. Probably the 5.9 guy. Datnovitz, come on. We don't want to throw away a 6-3 with 15 minutes to go. Surely to goodness not. McLeish, oh my. This could be the worst thing in the history of the world. David Marsh can come off and be replaced by Jack Bresley just because Marsh is playing terribly. We're going to skip that because panic has set in. We don't deserve to be 4-3 behind on the night, but we are. And surely we can't throw away a 2-goal lead at this stage. That's a terrible ball, but there's going to be a red card there for Blockley. Datnovitz trips sort of off the ball, and that should tip the balance back in our favour again. 5 minutes of added on time now. Stewart, we've got the extra man. We just need to really hold the ball and be sensible with it. Stewart goes all the way back to Curry, who's had an atrocious game by his standards. He gifted away a goal that set Stenhousemuir on their way. Can we recover the game on the night? Ferguson, right side, comes forward. He has had a good game. That's a good ball. Not this time. Stewart. Ferguson's free again. Deflected. Bazza twice. Burbage. And Burbage should have done better, really. Difficult, though. Probably came at him very quickly. Surely that's it. Surely Stenhousemuir, even if they score again, haven't got the time to recover again. And we stay in League One. Oh, we put ourselves through the ringer. But I don't know why. I haven't got any information panels. But we'll go to post-match. There we go. Bit of a dressing room. Oh, thumbs up there from Breslin, the man who came on. I mean, unfortunately, yeah, that game was pretty poor. But we've managed to survive. We survived 6-4 on aggregate. And there we go. We stay up. Hopefully that boosts not only the club, but also a few of my stats have gone up. With that, my reputation, has that increased? Yeah, it's gone up by 5%. Star rating's gone up slightly. As the club reputation increased, that's the key. Well, obviously not below average 1 star. Okay, so we get another season in League One to look forward to, which, we can't be better. It can't be better. It has to be better than it has been this year. We don't want to be in a relegation battle. Obviously, there's 2 teams coming up from. Actually, no, there's only 1 team coming up from League 2. That's the team we need to be better than. Hopefully, we're not going to be involved in the relegation playoff next year. I don't think my heart could take it, for one thing. Hopefully, we're doing a little bit better and maybe pushing around the middle of the table kind of area. If I can find the league, it hides the league when the playoffs start to happen. If we can be around 6th and 7th, that'll do me. I'd be quite happy with that. Just a comfortable mid-table. Just need to win. We won 8 games. If we can win 3 or 4 more, that should push us into that territory. I don't think we're a million miles away, but it is going to take some serious wheeler-dealer in my opinion. I'm going to do that. I'll be back and keep you updated on the Twitter, so do follow me at Knock It Wide on Twitter. Keep you updated on Twitter in the closed season. Any developments, of course, if my job goes south, then I will let you know, of course, straight away. But do pop a like on the video for survival. Come on, Clyde. And do subscribe as well for the next season of Are We There Yet, coming very soon. I'll see you again on the next video. Goodbye.